There's truly no place in the world that does Christmas quite like New York City. And if you're like me and grew up on holiday classics set in New York, then odds are seeing the Big Apple at Christmas time is at the top of your wish list too. But there's a million and one things to do in New York, so it can get pretty overwhelming to plan your trip. By the end of this video though, you'll know everything you need to know. Hi, I'm Christina from happytowander.com, and today I'll be taking you on a video tour of all the best things to do in New York City during the holidays, separated by area and with links to activities and tickets in the description to help you save time and stress. On that note, I am very excited to share that this week's video is brought to you by Get Your Guide, one of my favorite travel platforms that I've been using for years to book experiences all around the world, including on my recent trip to New York. This convenient platform brings together over 100,000 activities and attractions from 150 countries, and allows you to search them all at once through either their website or their app, meaning you can easily book everything from skip-the-line tickets for attractions to fun tours and bucket list experiences all in one place, rather than scouring individual websites for every single attraction you visit. And best of all, you can keep all those bookings in one place as well, meaning a lot less headache trying to keep track of all your tickets in a sea of emails and booking confirmations. Whether you want to put your face on a Times Square billboard for 24 hours, or book a money-saving sightseeing pass. So a huge thanks again to Get Your Guide for sponsoring this week's video, and be sure to check out the links in my description to give Get Your Guide a try on your next trip. Now let's start with holiday magic in the most obvious spot, Midtown Manhattan, where you'll find the highest concentration of festive New York sights. Rockefeller Center and its tree is possibly the most iconic scene of New York Christmas, featured in countless holiday movies and TV shows. A whirl on its skating rink is the stuff of festive New York dreams, even if your skating skills like mine are reminiscent of a drunk Bambi. With all its magic and wonder, it's no surprise that this is one of the busiest places in New York at Christmas time. So plan to visit at off-peak periods like early in the morning or late at night. Or for a unique view of the tree away from the many crowds, you can book a tour of Rockefeller Center that'll give you special access to a view of the tree up close. While here, you can also head up the top of the Rock, home to probably my personal favorite view of New York because of its head-on views of the Empire State Building. Of course, contrary to popular belief, Rockefeller Center includes much more than just its most famous building at 30 Rock. Another festive must-see within this sprawling complex is the Radio City Music Hall, the world's largest indoor theater. Surrounding this iconic venue are fun Christmassy displays like giant baubles and candy canes. But the real magic can be found behind closed doors at the Christmas Spectacular, an incredible show featuring the famous Radio City Rockettes, performed 4 to 5 times a day. This is honestly one of the best festive shows I've ever seen, much more Christmassy than Sweeney Todd, which I also enjoyed during my visit. In this area, Fifth Avenue is also a great place to experience some New York Christmas sparkle. Though beware that this avenue actually spans over 10 kilometers or 6.2 miles, and only a select few spots go all out for Christmas. So if you expect extravagant decor for the entire stretch, you'll be severely disappointed. You can of course book a tour to bring you to see the best ones, including an open-top bus tour that gets you the best views possible. But some highlights include the displays at Cartier, Bergdorf Goodman, and of course the oh-so-dreamy Saks, which puts on a special light show every year along with a new unique display and themed windows too. This year's theme was Carousel of Dreams, and it was honestly breathtaking. A few blocks south of Saks is the Bryant Park Winter Village, the city's largest Christmas market event with over 180 kiosks to browse, selling food and gifts from around the world. Besides shopping and food stalls, the event's main draw is its signature skating rink, which spans 17,000 square feet and offers free skating for those who bring their own skates. From here, you can continue your tour a few blocks south again to reach the iconic Empire State Building. While there are now many other options for amazing views in the city, the Empire State Building is still one of the most famous buildings in the entire world, and one especially worth visiting for movie lovers thanks to its starring role in hits like Elf, among others. They're fairly proud of this association too, so you can find plenty of Buddy-inspired merch while on site. Plus, your visit ends in one of the most iconic entryways in the world, complete this time of year with its own Christmas tree. So I'd say a stop here is more than worth it, especially during the holidays when it's decked out in fun, festive decor. Just around the corner, you'll find the iconic Macy's at Herald Square, said to be the largest store in the world, period. During the festive season, it's draped in lights on the outside and decked in fun decor on the inside. Plus, tourists can get a 10% discount if they show ID confirming they're from out of town, so be sure to take advantage. Moving west over to Hudson Yards, more festive magic awaits. One of the highlights here is a visit to the Edge, the highest sky deck and outdoor viewing platform in the Western Hemisphere. In time for the holidays, they even have a small skating rink set up, along with other festive photo ops, and for those who dare, even an opportunity to walk and dangle yourself from the outside. Down below, Hudson Yards itself is a festive force to be reckoned with an array of beautiful holiday displays grounded in a whimsical hot air balloon motif. And lots of stores to peruse, of course, for holiday shopping. The vessel, located just outside, offers another fun photo op, although it was sadly closed to the public during my visit. No time to be sad though. From here you can do as I did and walk along the High Line to Chelsea Market, a spot known for its mouth-watering food options and, during the festive season, some fun surprises too, like pretty Christmas decor and an impressive gingerbread village with over 1,000 houses, said to be inspired by the streets of New York itself. This market is a foodie's paradise with tons of overwhelming options. I opted for tacos, which probably wasn't the most festive choice, but I assure you this horchata tasted like Christmas in a cup. A 20-minute walk away from here, you'll find another one of New York's top festive events, the Union Square Christmas Market, where you can take your pick from over 150 vendors, whether you're looking to buy fun gifts or just grab yourself a little treat. Pete's Tavern nearby is also one of the most festively decorated bars in New York, so don't miss it. Now let's move even further south to Manhattan's southern tip, where you'll find the iconic financial district, home to Wall Street, the World Trade Center, and probably the world's most photographed bull. The main hub of Christmas magic here can be found in front of the New York Stock Exchange, where they have their own impressive tree set up and a fun wreath above its signature ticker. There's also festive events at the Oculus, an impressive piece of architecture that's part shopping center, part transport hub, and part photogenic hotspot. During my visit, they had beautiful Christmas decorations along with a fun little skating rink. While you're in the area, you can also do as I did and check out the incredible viewpoint at the One World Observatory, the highest indoor viewpoint in the Western Hemisphere, offering epic 360-degree views across the city. Staying in Lower Manhattan, another great festive area to check out is Seaport. This hidden gem of a festive spot has a lot of great offerings during the holidays, including its own tree and lighting ceremony, special pop-up markets, and a glorious gem of a bookstore known as McNally Jackson Books, which is packed with curated reads on every topic you can imagine. My personal highlight was visiting a beautiful pop-up event on the rooftop of Pier 17, which had amazing views of the Brooklyn Bridge, along with ice skating, festive installations, and even cozy cabins you could rent out. Moving back up, another unexpectedly festive spot to check out is Grand Central Terminal. With 44 platforms spread across 2 levels, this is the largest train station by platform number anywhere in the world, with an incredible celestial-themed ceiling well worth a look on its own. During the festive season, though, there's additional draws, including its own pop-up Christmas market and a splash of festive cheer on its iconic facade in the form of a small but cheerful wreath. Speaking of iconic, let's move northwards now to Central Park. Covering over 840 acres of green space in the very center of Manhattan, this park is probably one of the city's most famous spots. You could easily spend all day exploring Central Park's countless winding paths. But if your goal is to capture the park's most festive sights, then don't miss the iconic Woolman Rink in the southeast portion of the park, where skating will cost you only a fraction of what it would at Rockefeller Center. You can also head to the southwest corner of the park, where you'll find Columbus Circle, home to festive installations and shopping, along with its own holiday market with over 100 stalls to browse. Of course, surrounding the park are also some of New York's most luxurious hotels, including the Plaza, as featured in Home Alone 2, as well as beautifully decked homes in the Upper East Side and beyond. Now, at this point, you're probably wondering, how haven't I mentioned Times Square? Well, I figured I'd save the most famous for last. Times Square may be known by many locals as the world's worst tourist trap, but honestly, I still think it's a cool spot to visit, so long as you watch your pockets and stay away from the creepy mascots. There's something undeniably thrilling about being in a place you've seen so many times in movies and TV shows, especially if you grew up ringing in the new year watching the Times Square New Year's ball drop. Home to its own mini Christmas market this year, Times Square is packed with reminders of the holiday season, whether that's through flashy ads splashed across its dozens of screens, or through its many touristy but fun shops that are fully decked for the holidays. Nearby, you'll also find some festively decorated restaurants and bars, including the iconic Lily's Victorian. Lastly, it has to be said that like most itineraries for first-time visitors to New York, this video has focused on Manhattan. But there's plenty more Christmas magic to be found in the city's other 4 boroughs. Brooklyn, for instance, is home to Dyker Heights, a neighborhood known for its elaborate Christmas decor. In the Bronx, the New York Botanical Garden is home to a number of cool festive events, like the Holiday Train Show and their Holiday Light Show. In Queens, there's the Astro Lumina Walk, a mile-long stretch of beautiful lights at Queens Botanical Garden. Or you can hop on the free Staten Island ferry for incredible views and fun festive shows, plus shopping once you get to the other side. All in all, New York at Christmas time can be just as overwhelming as it is magical. But I hope this video helped you see all the glittering possibilities that await. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more travel videos just like this one, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!